Hello, welcome back to another episode of Healing Plate and Lifestyle, your channel that equips you with the tools and the knowledge to take charge of your health. Today I'm going to take you through my 7 days water only fasting for this year. When you are sick and you are under medication, it's really important that for any extended fasting that you get your physician involved in this journey. But for those who are in good health and are interested to go into the extended fasting, I would highly recommend you buy this book. It is really helpful and it has a lot of details. Dr. Fong is an expert in the field of fasting, so all his advice will be very helpful also for you. When I talk about the fasting, the first question that pops into people's mind is, what has it done to you? What has the 7 days fasting done to you? So, well, there are two things here. The first thing is the invisible part that you might notice a month after or maybe weeks after. And the second part is the immediate benefits that you can see, you know. So I will start by the visible part. First of all, my skin changed. My skin become smoother, just like when you come out of a spa treatment, you know. So it becomes brighter and also healthier. And also, my daughter told me one day, just after the fasting, that, "Mommy, what happened to your mouth?" And then when I rushed to the mirror to see what was going on, and I noticed that my mouth were pinker, so which means that, well, there were more blood flow, a better blood flow in my mouth. So this is the result of the fasting. And also, just a day after my fasting, I participated in an event. Actually, it was a nutrition talk with some product that they were selling. They were conducting also some tests, including antioxidant tests. I joined the volunteer to go and get their antioxidant tested, and actually it was the beta carotene that was getting tested. This is actually the result of the test. The optimum results, as you see here, the ID score is over 50,000 and I'm at 71,000. And my results were just mind-blowing because I reached the maximum score in this test, you know.
I repeated the bioscan test 3 weeks later, and this is the result. It is slightly lower, but still very high.
And what does that tell us? It tells us that, well, you remember in my last video, when I was mentioning all the benefits of fasting, I'm talking of this video. One of the benefits was that during the fasting, you produce a lot of antioxidants. So it just shows us how much antioxidant I've produced during this fasting. I also feel a lot of ease on my joints in general. So, and of course, there is also the weight loss. I don't have a weighing scale at home, but at least I took some measurement, especially my waistline and also my hips. So I lost about 2 or 3 centimeters from my waistline, and also about the same for my hips. Now, for the deep change of my body, the one I can't see right now, the one I can see only after a month, the one that comes from the reset switch of my cells, this one is really deeper, and it's going to show on one form of my health or another, and this is the one that I'm really looking for, you know. This is the one that cleanses the body, that detoxifies the body, and which has started showing for my skin. This is the reason why I'm doing those 7 days water only fasting in the first place. This is the one, you know, that build this type of ant work, which is step by step, small steps after another, but at the end they build something very strong for your body. This beautiful work does not go without some challenges, you know. First of all, It's not really advisable. I wouldn't advise you to do it too often, especially this extended fasting. I do it once in a year, the 7 days water only fasting, which is enough for me. It also brings along quite some stress to your body, and it's better you give it some rest, enough rest, so that you can reconduct the same thing later on. So another challenge is that, well, during fasting, because of those toxins coming out, the body also has a stronger smell. And actually, the 6th day was the most challenging day for me, because as you are nearing your destination, time just seems to come to an end, and you are just such in a hurry to get to that destination. So that was my feeling that day. My three main drinks were plain water, ginger lemon tea, and also green tea plus lemon. At some point, I wanted to attempt fish bone broth, but after a sip of it, I just couldn't go further because I had that weird feeling in my stomach, and I just had to stop. I also continue, of course, with my regular activities, but I went on a very slow mode, and and I didn't want to force anything, but I was still enjoying my physical activities. Another challenge that we talk less about is after fasting, because after fasting we tend to catch up with all the foods that we wanted to eat. So that would be a big mistake, because if you do that, you are just going to defeat the purpose of your fasting. Just go slowly. Food is not going to run away from you. And I was also tempted to also rush on everything, but I know better. I know that if I do that, not only my stomach will hurt, instead of solving problems, which is my objective doing fasting, I will be creating more problem. So please just go slowly. So you can just start by a very light meal. The first day, you just get that one meal, very light one. Me, I like gumbo. I like to break my fast with okra soup. And that really satisfies me very well. You can choose any soup of your choice with vegetables. And ideally, you eat one meal a day, at least for 3 or 4 days before starting adding more meals than that. So keep your portions very small, and as you go, your stomach will gradually return to its normal. Am I ready to do it next year once more and again? Well, hopefully by next year, I would have forgotten about all the challenges, and I will be focusing only on the benefits. Hopefully, yeah. At least this is my objective. Every year, 7 days water only fasting. Oh my goodness, it's raining now. Well, the beautiful environment of the ocean now has turned to something else, but still beautiful then. So follow my day-to-day step on my 7 days water only fasting and see how it went.
Day number 1. I slept well. My energy level is very good. It's just normal. Of course, I wouldn't be expecting my energy level to be less than that because it's only the first day. No. I'm still burning a lot of glucose, and this is how it is. I'm going to show you how I kickstart my day, my fasting day, and I do so with some teas that I will happily share with you. I just switched off the fire because I wouldn't want my green tea leaves to get burned. So the water needed to cool down a bit. And there you go. This is my green tea and lemongrass. I'm preparing to have my first meal of the day. at 7:30 in the morning here in Fiji in Suva. So this is my first meal of lemongrass green tea. What a fantastic way to start a fasting day. I mean a fasting journey. Uh, Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. I'm going to take some baselines during this first day. I will weigh myself a bit later because I don't have a weighing scale here. I only have this, and I will take my waistline. Day 2. I slept well. I woke up a bit slowly, but I managed to get up and I got my tea, my green tea. Um, well, my green tea just gave me this boost that I needed, and now I can say that it's fine. I'm good. Yeah, I measured my keton. It just it's skyrocketed. Oh my goodness! So it's the maximum, is it? Because you can see it from the colors. The lighter, the less keton, and the darker, the more ketones. The reason why my keton bodies has skyrocketed in such a limited time, only one day, could be explained by the fact that, well, actually by two things. The first thing being I have too much fat, and the second thing being I have little glycogen. And glycogen is the storage form of glucose. And I would tend to think that I have little glycogen because I indulge very little in added sugars. That's why my fat storage has been utilized very quickly. And keton body is fat, you know. So the more keton bodies, the more weight loss. If you are not familiar with this keton strip, the reading part is is the one is the farthest away from my hand, the one on top, and all these colors, they just show you how much keton are being produced. The lighter, the less keton, and the darker, the more ketones. So you can see it from for yourself how dark is the reading part. I'm here, well, trying to do something else, think of something else, not, well, taking my mind out of the fasting. I'm here in MHCC Mall in Suva. I am also enjoying the Fijian tradition. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Bula! Thank you. Yay, Bula. Yeah. I finally ended here because I wanted to take a stop and a break with a good lemon and ginger tea. This is my third day. I slept well. I woke up like 3 times in the night to go and visit the toilet. Of course, I drink a lot of water. And yeah, I'm rested, but a bit light. And I just measure my keton bodies. Here it is. You can see that the reading part of this keton body strip is really dark. meaning that my body is increasingly using my fat storage as a source of energy.
I feel so good going out of the house. I think it's one of the things that really helps, to cope with this moment. And I'm going to buy some ingredients for my bone broth that I'm going to do today. Yes, I'm here at the supermarket. It's just like 2 to 3 minute walking distance, so very close. I'm also looking forward to my training this evening, so I don't know if I will make it, but I will let you know. I'm not hungry at all, and my hunger has stopped, let's say, the first day, actually. Yeah, it's only my wanting to eat that is there, but I'm not hungry. Okay, let's go to the supermarket. Am I going to find it? Okay. Oh, I'm looking for celery and parsley. Oh,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, good, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
How much is it?
It's $5.
$5. Okay, set. Thank you. I did my training today on the third day fasting. Yay! This is my fourth day fasting. I feel so good. I've never felt that good since the beginning of this fasting journey. And I don't know, is it because of my taekwondo yesterday or because I slept only for 4 hours? I don't know. In any case, I feel good and I'm happy. Hey, let's see how the day goes. Once again, I measured my ketone body level and it's very high. I feel so good today, just like in the morning. This fourth day is really doing something. It's amazing to me. I'm going back now to do the fish broth. These are my ingredients for my fish bone broth. And 2 hours later, I'm adding vegetables. There you go, vegetable added, and I will give it another 2 hours simmering, and then I will just switch it off. I've added 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. It is 5 a.m. in the morning. I cannot sleep anymore. I slept like 5 hours, and I am very well rested and very well energized also. So my the same energy yesterday, still there, So I'm starting my day very well, too early, but very well. I can't sleep though, so I'm going to do some work. And let me show you outside. I actually wake up under this magnificent sunrise. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's like it just matches my mood. This is why I couldn't sleep more than 5 hours. I needed to see that, to continue to brighten my mood. This is my ketone bodies on the 5th day. Still high, but I have the impression that it's a bit less than yesterday. But anyway, it's still very high. I'm in a taxi on my way to the market. This is my 6th day. I feel like a marathon runner. At the beginning of the marathon, you have this enthusiasm. You you just run, you put in all your energy, and then when it's only 1 mile left, the finishing line seems so far. So this is how I feel right now. I'm just good, overall good, just that I split a lot. I'm here at the market trying to buy some fish so ahead of tomorrow. And guess what? I've seen a fish that I've never seen before. Oh my. You said the name is what?
Zebra fish.
Debra.
Zebra.
Debra fish. Debra fish. I will buy this one and go and try that first. Yay! This is my last day. This is the 7th day. I'm finally done with the fasting. I'm so happy. I made it. I did it. Yay! This is the end of a very challenging journey, but exciting at the same time. And yeah, I'm going to take my first meal. This is it. This is okra plus bok choy and onion and some African spices. So I'm going to enjoy it right now. Before this meal though, I had some coconut water and some hours ago. So it really helped me to replenish me with quite some electrolyte. And then the next step is to have my meal. That's my first meal. I'm so excited to eat for the first time after 1 week. Oh my gosh. So let's just. Too good. Too good. Too good.